I'm Ben Mankiewicz. For Fathom Events, Turner Classic Movies, and Warner Brothers Discovery, thanks for joining us as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of one of the most frightening movies of all time. From 1973, Ellen Burstyn, Max von Sydow, and Linda Blair star in The Exorcist. Directed by William Friedkin, a trailblazing filmmaker who died in August at the age of 87, The Exorcist stands as one of the defining films of Friedkin's great career. Let me begin with a quote from Newsweek magazine from 1973. On December 26th, a movie called The Exorcist opened in theaters across the country, and since then, all hell has broken loose. This deeply disturbing picture about the demonic possession of an adolescent girl opened the day after Christmas in 1973, unleashing all the controversy and excitement you might expect. Audiences waited in line for hours for their chance to scream and, in some cases, faint at the uncompromisingly graphic scenes for 1973. The Catholic Church maintained the film deserved an X rating instead of an R to keep children from being admitted at all. All that publicity, good and bad, drove audiences to theaters, giving Warner Brothers its biggest box office hit since the 1964 musical My Fair Lady, which is considered less terrifying. The man behind the frenzy, the director, William Friedkin, was handpicked by the author of the 1971 novel The Exorcist, William Peter Blatty. Blatty also wrote the screenplay and, most importantly, produced the film, giving him the authority to hire Friedkin. Blatty felt Friedkin was an ideal choice, having been impressed with the raw realism of Friedkin's crime thriller, The French Connection, from 1971, which won the Best Picture Oscar and earned Friedkin the Oscar for Best Director. Friedkin went on to make many memorable feature films, including Sorcerer, Cruising, To Live and Die in L.A., Blue Chips, and Killer Joe. He even revisited exorcism in The Devil and Father Amort from 2017. Still, many would argue Friedkin's career pinnacle was his back-to-back punch of The French Connection and The Exorcist. Friedkin learned his craft directing television and documentaries. He didn't study filmmaking in school, but he was a student of classic movies from the first time he saw Citizen Kane in a theater and was inspired to become a director. He was a big supporter of TCM, and he enthusiastically provided commentary on many Warner Brothers DVD and Blu-ray classics, including Casablanca, North by Northwest, 2001: A Space Odyssey, and of course, The Exorcist. The Exorcist earned a staggering 10 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director for Friedkin, along with acting nominations for Ellen Burstyn, Jason Miller, and Linda Blair as the possessed little girl at the center of this story. You are in for an unparalleled experience, one that Friedkin would have deeply appreciated because he passionately believed in the power of cinematic storytelling. The film has been remastered several times, but in this latest version, the one you're about to see, Friedkin pushed the overall contrast to create a more extreme, colorful look. Here it is as it was meant to be seen on the big screen from 1973. This is The Exorcist.